should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to row.
What was that one story about beating Alabama?
So we were a Division I school. We were Sun Belt school. So we got about 3 to 4 money games a year where you go play Alabama, Auburn, Texas, Texas A&M.
What's a money game?
A money game is when a big school like in Alabama can have a home game and make $3 or $4 million off of ticket sales, jerseys, all this other stuff. They need to have a warm-up game in their schedule, which is always generally either in the beginning of the season or the week before rivalry weekend, which in this case would be the weekend before they played Auburn. Mm-hmm. Nick Saban actually called our coach, Charlie Weatherby at the time, and said, hey, listen, I want to move the game up in the day. So we were supposed to pay at like 6 o'clock at night. He moved it up in the day. He can get it over with. He can beat our ass, give us our $800 grand, and then go get ready for Auburn. And so we get on the bus because Tuscaloosa was close enough to drive to. We get on the bus, we drive over to Alabama. And the funny thing about Alabama is that on the visitor side of the locker room is not what you see on the cameras that are on ESPN. On the cameras on ESPN, it's like statues of Bear Bryant, all this tailgating and all this crazy stuff. But on the back side, the visitor side, you can Google Earth this. There's a graveyard right there. And so it's like this dreary thing where like you're passing this graveyard as you pull up to the back of the stadium. You get out of the bus. You walk in Alabama's locker room. Their visitors' locker room was better than our home locker room at our stadium. Alabama carpets, flat screens, cold pools. I mean, it's just sick. And there's so much tradition in Bryant-Denny Stadium. And so we get there, you know, we put our stuff on, we get ready to go out. And, you know, playing in those big stadiums, Clemson's a lot like this. You walk out in the corner and the stadium's going up, you know, and it's like you're walking out into the arena. It's like gladiator shit. And you got the frat boys throwing beer on you, you know, talking all this shit because they're 30 feet above you, you know. And we walked out on that field, man, and everybody knows how the game went. We won the game. And to be quite fair, we could have played them 100 more times. They would have beat our ass every time, in all fairness. But we won the game. They had 4 turnovers. We never turned the ball over. And I remember getting back into that nice Alabama carpet, flat screen, cold pool, locker room. And bro, we were throwing Gatorade everywhere. We were laying on the floor doing Gatorade. You know how people do snow angels?
Yeah.
We were doing Gatorade angels on the floor. When we got out, bro, there were people like frat boys just screaming at us from behind the gates and throwing shit, and our parents were out there all happy. I'll tell you what I'll never forget though. When we got to the Louisiana line, coming back, like Alabama, Mississippi, when we got to Louisiana, there were 30 state troopers waiting on us at the state line. They put 15 in the front of us, 15 in the back, so we could just haul ass back to the stadium. When we got back to our stadium, the lights were on, the band was there, the news was there, the mayor was there, the school president was there, bro. It was a fucking party, bro. And it must have been 2, 3 o'clock in the morning by the time we got back. But yeah, man, it was a good day. It was a good day. I'll never forget it.